I deserve a cry about it.
Hi, you're welcome back to my channel. Actually, this is me being me. You know what? Today I want to make this video in this very form. Permit me, and I will explain why in the next few minutes. This is a very I don't know, right now in the first beginning of this very video I was in a very bad mood, very sad mood. Since the whole of yesterday and today I've been in a very sad mood. But you know what, meanwhile, pardon me because I am trying to fold some clothes. So I've been in a sad mood since yesterday, very sad mood. I was pained. I experienced what I see people talk about: racism, discrimination on social media, and intimidation. I see it, I feel pained when I see all those things. And yesterday I got my own, I don't know if I should call it a fair share, because this is sad, but I got my own experience yesterday, and I decided to be on this video in this cartoon form because I felt like I wasn't taken as a person, as a woman, as a human being. I was treated like, I don't know. I felt so sad the whole of the night. Like, this is just an unfair treatment to people. It now took me to start realizing what people face, or how people feel about this racism, something about intimidation, about the treatment that we get as black people. Yesterday I cried and I asked myself, if I was a white, would what happened yesterday really happen? Probably not. In the area where I live, and I'm going to show you guys where I live and how it happened, okay? In the area where I live, God be glorified that I was able to get a kind of house that is a need, or that is of high need, high demand, and this is the kind of house that so many people want. And I live in a country where we live with different other kind of races, and one of the things we face here, in fact, we do not face discrimination. Mostly we do not face the sort of discrimination or sort of racism. We do not face racism that much from the Netherlands people. I have not gotten the racism of seeing pure Netherlands being a racist. I have not. Probably they are. Probably very. But the people who intimidates us, the black skin, the African people here in this country, are the Arab people. The Moroccans, the Turkish, these people, they intimidate us so much. Like, you see these people intimidating your children, they're intimidating you, their children disrespect you, these people disrespect us, they want to treat us like we are nothing. They want to treat the black-skinned people like we are nothing in a land which is not even theirs. The treatment I got yesterday can never be done to any white person. It can never even be done to any of these Arab people. Because I live in a house where it's expected to be, white people who live in this kind of house, and most Arab people who live in this kind of house. It is very few black people, very few black-skinned people who live in this kind of house. I was opportune too, but I've been facing this kind of battle, or this kind of I don't know what, jealousy or hate or something when they look at me. Even some people ask me, Verkida, somebody asked me, an Arab person asked me one day when I clean my town, my garden, he asked me, do you work there? Like, they go her way. Or like, I looked at her, I asked her about room. Yeah, ik vraag gewoon. Like, she's just asking. Because probably I am not expected. Since I live here, anytime I come outside or open the door, or people see me entering the house, the way they will look at me like, is she working there? Or probably she's working there. Or is she living there? On my own, on a beautiful Sunday yesterday, I was just This clothes you see here, this clothes, you watch, I was just folding my clothes yesterday, the whole of this bed. I poured all the clothes that I washed on the bed. And I was busy trying to fold those clothes after cleaning downstairs. So my husband went to the playtown with the children. So he went there with them, and I'm going to show you guys where my playtown is. So you guys can see that's the jangulova, the swing, right? Jangulova, that's what we call it. So that's the jangulova. That place is where that is an open field where they have children play, you know, play items. So people bring their children to play. So now you see you see that there. That's flat, okay. And then I was here in my room folding clothes, and next thing my daughter, my small daughter Kiona, I heard somebody knock on the door. So I looked through the window from here, outside here, to see who that was. So my daughter came down and she knocked on the door. So I came out from the window to see who was that, and it was my daughter. So I asked her what she wanted. She said she want to drink something. She want to have a juice. So I asked her where her father was. She said that her father is playing with the telephone. Normally, it was not right. Like, she's not supposed to come cross the road alone. Okay. So I now went downstairs and gave her the juice she asked for. So, and when she came, I was folding clothes and I was talking with my brother on phone. So I had the phone on me. My brother now asked me, "Can I see Kiona?" I just, you know, showed that it was even when I was upset that he said, "Can I see Kiona?" So I let him see Kiona, and then I continued talking, but I was having my phone like this on my hand. So when I went downstairs, I gave her the juice. She now wanted to cross. I said, "No, hold on. I had the phone with me, and I wanted her to be sure that she had crossed the road so I can watch out for her." Then she crossed. I said, "Kiona, wait." I was with the phone just like I was holding the phone like this, you know, like somebody who is making call. I was holding the phone like this. I was like, "Kiona, wait. Then you can go now." So she was calling on that children. I said, "Kiona, don't call anybody because I don't have much ice cream in the house." Because normally in the summertime, all of them, when they're playing there, they will come to my house and call, "Mommy Kosi, can I have some ice shake? Can I have some ice cream or some juice?" Or anything that I have, I give to them. I said, "No, Kiona, I don't have enough." So she left. Then I closed back my door and went inside. When I went inside, I now heard boom, boom, boom. I said, "Bear, these children, I don't get anything." I thought Kiona had called them. My people, when I went outside, I saw these teenagers, about 5 of them. Then one of them asked me, "Mefrau, ben je ons aan het filmen?" Let me actually remove this thing from cartoon. I've had enough of it right now. She said to me, "Mefrau, ben je ons aan het filmen?" I said, like, she's asked me, are you videoing us?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "You should have begged. I cannot. Why am I videoing you for?" I said, "No, I'm not videoing you guys, please. I said, "What am I videoing you for? I'm making call." I just carried my phone, no. I said, no, I'm not videoing you guys, I'm making call. I just showed them my phone. Still. Yeah, that is face, what does she say now? Face chat. That is face chat. Yeah, but I'm anti-female. Do my route. I said, huh? I don't want to take my telephone out, dun. Yeah, doing my yeah, can't warm. Yeah, this, yeah, that. For stop the Aisha in your village. Like, I just did for my door, for my house, for in front of my own house. So you can see if my eyes they red though. This eye they red. For in front of my own house. Like, even as I'm talking to you, I did not even step down for the garden. They opened my garden and came inside. Yeah, do my dog, you don't conquer Rome, your this, your dog. I couldn't look my brother. We couldn't laugh. The guy could say, "Just leave these people. What are those children?" I said, "My dear, you they see now? Waiting you they see how person they there for a house. Yeah, come down." I was like, seeing it as it's funny. What is this? like, what exactly is this? They open their mouth, they talk. Now I tell them, say, I said the girl, say, you are in my premises. I can bring you inside and give you a very big beating. She said, yeah. My people. I did that they talk, the next thing from my front, the front of my house, that one spoke on my face. As she spoke on my face then, I dragged her like, this girl there for my house front, like, I bring this girl inside of my house to really torture her. So that I go say, he come for my house, na small pikin he come to my house, and then she will explain what she come do to my house. Because I don't go carry her, drag her from outside. But when I drag her, all of them, they can't jump inside, can't drag her. She carried my baby car, push away there for the front there. Stone for my door, stone on me. Then I said, this is serious. I have to come out. I went inside, wear my clothes to, put on my shoes to come out and meet them, because I want to hold them and take them to their parents to know who this kind of children are. So I started when I came out, they started running. I chased them. Honestly, I pursued them. I got them. When I got them, I saw her. She was like, she will faint. Oh, she have sugar. She has diabetes. She will faint. I said, you know you have diabetes. What did I do here in my own house? Will you do this to a Moroccan living in that kind of house? What is it? Before in all of them, they started coming. They hold, even because I hold the girl. I said, take me to your parents. They hold me. They were crying. Even though my hand was blood, like, because of the way they were. Nothing way, but I'm looking to go see forget though. For my own house, Domot. I have gone on my own. This shouldn't say I was videoing them. I carry my phone, say my children are not. I say, hey, I'm not videoing you guys. What I want video Moroccan and Arab people for my own video? What I want put them for my what? Like, seriously. When I hold them all and they start to say, can you take me the other one? Boom, for my eyes. My people. I hold this girl like as I hold her, they cry with the blood when they come out from my chest and my blood. The blood when they come out from my heart. You understand? If like say I hold her or like I give her a very big clap for that her face. Maybe the hand it go reach, that is, it go cover, it go draw map. The map no go, the blood will go there for her face. No go come out in the next 2 months. Because it was hurting in my blood yesterday. But I was like, yeah, day before yesterday also, I saw a video on a news where one man beats another person's house girl for Nigeria because the girl poured dirty water. He beat them as he slapped the girl come they say he won't faint. He slapped the girl died. So when this idiot was telling me her flower fall, I was like, it was just hitting in my head, Esther, but I give God glory. All the glory I give to God yesterday, I was bitter, like even up to today. If not this moment that I just wanted to make this video and then somebody called me to give me a good news that she got a house. A woman who had been struggling alone, raising her children. This woman, most of you might know her in my platform. She used to come on my live videos. This lady got herself a house in America, bought a house in America alone. She called me to give me this beautiful news and my spirit got lifted up. If not, I was in a very sad mood even as I want to make this video. As you can see, my eyes red though. In my own, in my house. Didn't talk to these children. I didn't even know where they came from and start saying I videoed them. This is what I get. This is what we get. Because now if you dare for this kind of fight, because they saw me when I brought Kiona out. This kind of place where we get it. They even sometimes you will be here, you will see them. I will see them. Maybe they eat some. They will throw it inside my own compound. You know? Just looking for that trouble. Because this our area where we are. We have a lot of them. A lot of Arab people, a lot of Moroccans and Tokai people. They don't allow our children to go to the spelter. You cannot, as your child now, I cannot let, Kosi is 6 years. Their children come outside, even at 3 years, 2 years, they come out alone to play. But our own children, I cannot let Kosi to go there alone to play. Because I'll be scared of intimidation, bully, pesting that they will give to my child. The last time I have asked them, why can't you people allow everybody? This Pelton is for everybody. The government made it for everybody to play. But whenever our own children come out there, it's always pain and sadness, and these children will not be happy. Oh, sorry, I'm reflecting in the mirror all this while. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry. When our children come out outside, they will cry and come back home. Sometimes our children will be scared to even go alone. And when you are busy to take the children to take the children outside, you cannot. And they want to go out. So yesterday, my people, like, I'm sharing this because of the kind of thing we face in Europe. This is what we face. Because you know why I didn't beat those children? I'm like, these children, when I get locked, now Africa. Do you even know what happened? We call police now. I didn't want to call police because this calling police, this thing, I know that it's not my thing. And because I know they like complain. One thing about me is that anything will go make me complain because I don't like it. But sometimes you just have to, when you don't get too much in your heart, you just have to air it out. So, they say like I call police and all that, and I called the police. When I called police, when they later came, the children don't come out. And when they came, they say, yeah, the first police that came, they said they think they know where the girl lives. Later on, they said if we see the girl, we should call them. If we see any of them, we should call them. Later, one of them was passing, so we chased her and told her to stop. So she was scared. She had to call her mother, her parents, and all that. They came. The parents came, they tell her, make she go. Even say, Jesus, nothing we are booking no go see forget. They came, now they're going to do, hey, Corona. Meanwhile, your children know that Corona day. They will enter my own compound, my own gate for my door mots. When the parents came, they asked her to go home, and later on the police came. Do you know what? Of course. Yeah, she's a child. Even they saw that my eyes were red. Even they saw that I have blood on my hand. Yes, they are a child. And even though they are a child, why not caution those children? They were even like, I was looking at them like this and say, what is this? Is this a fair treatment? The police not even caution the next thing the police tell me say, yeah, we cannot do anything, we can nix do, yeah. But they went there, they were even talking to the Jesus Christ, like seriously. You know, try yesterday when the whole thing, I cried and I said, I cried, but I was like, thank God. Why I said thank God is that I did not allow anger to overcome me. I did not allow anger, because the next thing people will say, she have her temper, it's her temper, that's so her temper, blah blah blah. That's what people will say, but they will not know what I faced. I faced intimidation. I experienced intimidation in my life yesterday since I came to this country. But you know what? This thing that happened yesterday had taught me a very big lesson. One thing about me is that I always learn in everything I learn. It has taught me a very big lesson. I have increased in my knowledge in this country. I have learned and I've increased in living in this neighborhood. I have learned something and I have seen, because it will never happen again. God will I know light trouble. I know light trouble. And only thing when they pray to God, say, God, please keep me away from trouble. Keep me away from trouble. Because I have a very harsh temper. And I don't like trouble, and you know, it does not mean that I will allow you to put your hands in your eyes. Only thing, I'm so grateful that social media is making us to like see things that is happening, and I'm thank God the kind of person that I am. I am the kind of person that I have the brains and the ears that talks to me when things want to happen. You know, I get to like think and imagine and just, you know, use my brain. I'm not like those kind of people that behaves without thinking first. Because the way it was to me, that girl left my house front, poured me spit on my face, stoned me, hit my face, like seriously, a 12-years-old Arabo Pekin. A 12-years-old Arabo Pekin cannot stand my hand. It cannot stand this hand. that child, sorry, she cannot stand this hand. This very hand, she can't. This left self is even more dangerous. This one, she couldn't have stand it. Maybe by now, the police and court for the go. But I thank Jehovah, because at this time in my life is not when I need any kind of stress, any additional stress. And I was like, devil is trying to increase my stress. But you know what? I shamed the devil yesterday. Only thing, I don't want to pray for that girl because she's still a child. But what I told the mother of that child is that I was like, you know what? I don't feel pained. It has already shown, if your child can lay her hand and slap an elder and a mother, another person's mother, that means she can slap you. And if she had not slapped you before, I pray for you that the same way she slapped somebody else's mother, she'll return that slap to you. That's what I told her. I said, I'm not surprised. What I can see is that this is what your child does to you. So you don't even have any too much thing to say. So I said to the father, if this is how you're training your child, let another child do it to you. If this is how you're training your child to do to other people, somebody else's child will do it to you. You see? But in all, I'm just grateful to God. In all, I am so thankful to God for controlling my temper, because it is not easy for somebody to do these things, even though that person is a child, to do this kind of a thing to you, and you are able to control your temper. I thank God. All I can say is that I thank God. I really thank God. And you guys, please thank God for me. And please help me and put me in your prayers, because that God give me the energy, that patience, that spirit to control me when in this kind of situations, even outside. Because I am not the kind of woman that wants to be talking too much. I am not. I know that anybody will know me for honest, I go no say me know they follow the talk, they quarrel. I know they talk, I know they quarrel. But if you be say you come to the extent you come to my face, I will not run away. This is honestly my temper was tested yesterday. My patience, my temper was tested yesterday, and I'm glad that I passed. Thank you guys. This is again me being me. Please, if you have not subscribed, do subscribe to my channel. Forgive me, because this has been painful, and I felt like I want to share with you guys. This is one of the things we experience. And hey, I live in a place where by most of them, when they see me, they go ask me whether I be cleaner, whether where am I going to, whether is this your house, even anything we will do. That if I bring something out, now that one will be problem, because they feel like no Igbo people or other people supposed to live in this kind of a house. A black person is not supposed to live here. Hello. Next time I'm gonna be talking about where I live and how it all come about. Thank you guys in my next video. Bye. Me being moi.
I deserve a cry about it. And